What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your friendly neighborhood gamer, Super Dope here. I am joined by the man on the cams, it's Dual Game, and my fellow teammate and alloy announcer, it's Robo Creator.
Hello.
Say hi. And we got a exciting matchup coming up for you guys. It's going to be Nova Luna versus BOMBYX. We'll get those overlays ready for you. Just a moment.
Looks like the overlays are already correct. Huh?
Oh.
So this game is nearly 30 minutes past its start time. I believe we're ready, so I'm just gonna tell them to go.
Yep. We got Dyson for you guys. It's a capture point map. Both teams will be fighting over the point in the middle. It is locked for now. Any expectations from this matchup, Robo? It should be an exciting one. Nova Luna has gotten a lot better since they have come together, and we've seen BOMBYX do really well in that past stage.
It's true. We are seeing double Novas come out from BOMBYX and Cupboard Gnome and Mythic Saber are really good at those Novas, and we're not really. Crystal Clear is insane at Nova as well. We've seen her get triples left, right, and center, and Dune's pretty good too, but they're fairly new to that. So we'll see if they're able to run the double Nova better than BOMBYX, because that's really where most of the damage output comes from.
Yeah,
right now.
Teams on the double Nova here. Teams will come out right when the point unlocks. We have BOMBYX going straight for the point. Nova Luna a little slower coming out the tunnel side.
We're actually seeing double Nova double face on both teams.
Wow, a mirror match up here. Doom peeking in first with Crystal close by. Both teams playing pretty slowly, but Doom will approach now. He will go in, but he will get taken down by his own detonator. Got a lot of damage off though. Josh takes out Intellectual Amoeba. So trading back and forth. Bear Pig managed to take out Crystal though, and it looks like BOMBYX is gonna have control here when the point opens. And a couple of picks to finish that out. And Nora is gonna be the last remaining member getting killed out here, and the first pick goes to BOMBYX. Cap goes to BOMBYX.
Yeah, that was a really long and messy fight. We saw the last pick on TLNR really late as they were taking the point. And also the use of the shield there. One, it was just it was a poor time to use attack mod, last one left and getting flanked. And two, shield is just a bad attack mod to begin with. So we'll see if they're able to make it. We're actually going to see a great pick on Vintage Super by Dune there.
Yeah, great opening pick by Dune there. They have to push in and capitalize on that pick. They do have the man advantage here in this fight. They push in here. Oh, Crystal gets taken down. A nice pick by Cupboard Gnome. Intellectual Amoeba takes out Dune. So that's going to be a hold here. A steady hold for BOMBYX. And Nova Luna's going to have to reset. They are poking away there with the Pulsar. Repositioning here.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that poke damage just isn't doing enough. And we're actually seeing another great pick by Bear Pig, just jumping out, and looks like he's gonna get, that was Mythic Saber jumping out, Bear Pig finishing off, and they're gonna get out of the phase. Yeah, the shield doesn't seem like it's been helping at all.
Yeah, kind of just left that shield there once they put it down. Oh, BOMBYX holding on tight. A nice double kill there from Mythic Saber, and Mythic Saber picks up a third, taking down TLNR, and they're holding strong here on Dyson. And that fourth pick, oh no, Josh goes down, a little out of position there. Maybe
wow, Mythic Saber just got 4 in a row.
Yeah, Mythic Saber cleaning up, takes the ace there, and the final point here, Dude rushes in with the Nova, gets taken down by Intellectual Amoeba. Crystal with a nice pick on Cupboard Nova, gets taken down by Intellectual again. And Bear Pig finishes off the kill on TLNR, and that will be it. First round on Dyson, goes to BOMBYX.
Victory.
Yeah, that was really great by BOMBYX. We saw Mythic Saber just getting picked, just left, right, and center, just doing really weird things with that phase of his, just jumping on someone and getting away with those. Getting away with just doing, like, pressing a whole lot of W. We need to see Nova Luna just not run a shield to begin with. I just think the shield is just a detriment. We saw him used it multiple times, and every time he used it, he instantly left it behind. So, a heal or a threat skin would be better in this case. Shield. We'll see if we're able to use it better in this upcoming round. And we're actually
going to see Nova Luna on the patient approach here again. We have BOMBYX running straight into the point. Yeah, so we have BOMBYX over there watching the tunnels. They know Nova Luna is there. They're all there. So we'll see how they rotate and figure out how to deal with this. Oh my gosh, a lot of explosions. Cupboard Gnome all over the kill feed here as he takes himself out with his death, but takes a double kill with him. And Crystal Clear is finished off by Bear Pig. And that's going to be BOMBYX winning out the first fight. A lot of ordnance on the side of BOMBYX though, right?
Yeah, BOMBYX just burned 3 detonators in the initial fight, and they won't even get them back yet. They might get 1 or 2 before the next fight happens, but if they push soon, they won't have them back. We can actually see Nova Luna pushing in before BOMBYX really got their detonators, and we can really see where it's kind of hurting them in some places. BOMBYX doesn't really have any of that burst damage they need, and we're seeing Crystal Clear get some fixes. And again, the shield's coming out,
yeah,
not really getting anything there.
Not much value there, just leaving it behind. Could do a lot more with the, insta heal or a detonator to get that damage or to heal up your team, but that shield is kind of sitting there now.
The long heal just isn't would just be way better in this circumstance.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna see two detonators on BOMBYX's side now, which is really good. We're actually seeing a stun come out from Josh Natucci, which is
coming out.
I don't know how
Doesn't get any value though. Oh man, a really
zero
clean
value.
wipe
Instead,
there.
just 3. I think an insta heal or a detonator would be a way better choice in this. If you want to play offensive, definitely take a detonator. If you want to play more support, instead of a stun, take the insta heal. Right now we're breaking 65% in favor of BOMBYX, so we're gonna see if Nova Luna can actually stick together. We're actually seeing them starting to get together. We're seeing a triple Novas
Yep,
on
they're
their
all
side.
stacking up here in the spawn. They're gonna boost in together now. Oh, they'll broken up. One of
There
those
they go.
maybe for the raid weapon. And a quick boost here. They have to capitalize on all the damage they got on that incoming boost there, but no. BOMBYX holds out really strong, positioning themselves there and rotating and take out Dune, Crystal, and TL Nor. TL Nor gets to pick on a covered gnome there, but it's not going to be enough. BOMBYX is going to hold this 100 to 0.
Yeah, we saw when Nova Luna did go in together, they split up. We saw some people pressing W. We saw Mythic just jump on Josh at the very beginning and just put him down. We saw just TL Nor and Dune just kind of like shotgunned over like different sides of the point. And we just saw 2 members, or we just saw like almost like a hive mind. Those built like a swarm. We saw all 4 members of BOMBYX pick one player off at a time. You can, if you go back at one point, you'll probably be able to see where all 4 players shift towards one way, then shift towards the other. And just crunch, and then that's usually how
when
this
you're
game
boosting in
goes.
together, you have to make
No,
sure
but
you're
I
focusing
can't.
on a
It's like, I
target
can't
together
see.
too. Otherwise, if you
For
split
some
up,
reason, like, I can't
being
see
stacked
much
up isn't
on
really
it.
going to
It
help
seems
you
like
if you're
it's,
not shooting the
much
same
less
person. So that's going to be our
wide
first map
window,
though.
and then when I
We'll send it over
keyboard
to
move
our
my head,
sponsors
yes,
and
then
be
the
back
whole
with map 2
vivid
in just a little bit.
picture.
This is Pitt, and he takes creating lenses pretty seriously. That's no surprise, because he has been creating innovative lenses and coatings for the German market since 10 years in his laboratory he started back in 2004.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your friendly neighborhood gamer, Super Dope here. I am joined by the man on the cams, it's Dual Game, and my fellow teammate and Alloy announcer, Robo Creator, in the house.
Hello. Did you know it's my birthday
And
soon?
yeah, Robo's birthday is coming up. Can we get a happy birthday, Robo, in the chat?
Yeah, Sunday. I'm turning 20 on Sunday. Where's the nearest nursing home?
Oh god,
Anyway,
another decade for
Matt,
Robo Creator.
1-0 in favor of Flamingo. Right now we are watching third.
We're down a player here on Nova Luna side, it seems. Crystal dropped out.
My feed is not working.
Robo's internet is having a hard time keeping up here. He'll be in and out. But yeah, it looks like Crystal also is having a hard time connecting. So
Let's
we're
try
just
that
gonna wait
again.
here a little bit as she comes back in.
Thanks, Devo.
Oh, Robo's back. Can you hear us, Robo?
I am back and my feed is up.
We missed you. It's good to have you back. Aw, thanks for the cheer, the birthday cheer for Robo there. Shout out.
Thanks,
Devo.
Devo. Free birthday.
The most beautiful person in the chat.
Okay, I think you're a little bit biased there, but that's okay.
Just a little bit.
I think my cake for my birthday is, I think it's called a Black Forest cake. It's like chocolate, but it's got like cherry pie filling in the center.
You already know it's not gonna be a surprise. Well, you don't know
Yeah,
what cake
'cause
that
my
me and Polly
no.
got you.
You guys got me a cake? That's awesome.
No, we're lying. The cake is a lie. Still waiting for Crystal here. Hopefully she has Atlas, or Combatless, or Compass, or one of the versions. We did hear her talking about using the quest link.
Yeah,
or something,
apparently she's
so-
using the quest link, and
Yeah,
it is
no-
not
no
the
help
most
for that.
stable thing. Sometimes. Well, combat to begin with isn't the most stable thing just to begin with. And then quest link again is just like compiling all those.
Perfect storm.
Or the worst, depending on how you look at it.
Well, Crystal is back in, so teams will be running up soon.
I will.
They're good to go. We're at full strength here.
Told the teams to ready
And
up.
after seeing that matchup, what is
Yeah, it looks
Nova
like
Luna
my
have to
audio
do?
has died. Oh,
Oh,
it's back
we lost
again.
Robo again.
Don't worry, it's almost always
Attack
working.
squad ready. Defense squad ready.
Well, we saw BOMBYX pretty dominant hold there on Dyson. We'll see if they are able to do the same. They are going to be attacking first here on Surge. This is a payload map, so they're going to have to push that payload all the way through 3 checkpoints if they manage to hit the first one.
Take your
So
defensive
come off the second one, and so on and so forth.
Great Flamingo
So-
race from Nova Luna. They're waiting for their team. How dare they?
We
Jeez,
got-
Dune got left to the dust where he belongs.
A lot of double zero in the lead here.
Oh,
Why-
Crystal! It's TL
TL Nor coming out in first.
I'm not going
Good
to win
job,
anything
Tielnor.
with this horrible headset.
Yeah, Crystal found it hard to play in the
Match
back
starting
heel.
in.
I've never
10,
actually tried it, so I
9,
don't know how.
I know.
8,
Yeah, I don't even have a quest.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Alright, I guess we're gonna
One.
follow BOMBYX on the attack
Stop
here.
the
Yeah, they
payload.
decide to push this Flamingo.
We're actually seeing mirror.
Payload
Oh, I was here seeing
mobilized.
mirror crumbs again, but we're not. We see
Delivery
double
accelerated.
pulsar and one single Nova, single combat on bomb on Nova Luna. We see double Nova combat pulsar on BOMBYX side.
We had covered Gnome there going out all the way by himself, but doesn't get killed, manages to get away. And Nova Luna moving back.
wow,
Oh, they are
Josh
rotating
messed
onto
that
Mythic Saber
up.
though. That was some great focus fires. They take him down. But Intellectual Amoeba coming up from behind though and takes out Dune. So it's even here, 3-3. Josh with another pick on cover with the double here. He is playing that pulsar.
Delivery accelerated.
They decide to take up some more
damage
space.
in. Hopefully, we're gonna see Nova. We were gonna see Nova Luna try and
Delivery
contest, but instead
accelerated.
Intellectual
Oh,
just pops
Intellectual
off that
with the double
pulsar.
here. Nice pulsar play. Wait, yeah. And oh man, they take a third on Josh here, and they're gonna be pushing that payload up all the way to the first checkpoint. They are
Delivery
really
accelerated.
close, though.
It's right here.
I don't think
great shot by
Luna's
Dune.
gonna have enough time to get out here, right?
No, I don't think so. I think they're out of time. I don't think they'd spawn. Yep,
Checkpoint.
3 minutes and 55 seconds is a ton of time to burn for the second checkpoint. Oh, Mythic Saber crumbled that, but don't worry, he recovered it.
Payload mobilized.
So we'll see where BOMBYX decides to push on the attack here. Sometimes we see people leaving the payload behind,
Payload mobilized.
leaving it vulnerable to the attack,
Look, it's
to an attack.
TGTT, or as Coda calls him, Tig Tig. Wow, we see
What's
Josh
up,
with
TT?
Clutch College
Mythic
shot.
Saber gets taken down early though and through the wall, and now BOMBYX is going to be down a member on this first approach
Payload
here.
mobilized.
Not looking too good for them. Nova Luna's still playing very passive here. They're not
Delivery
really
accelerated.
taking advantage of here. Oh, we see a
that
boost
was
coming in
a
here.
fumble dead is not getting any damage.
They make a play on the payload though. No kills yet. Intellectual Amoeba takes down Doom though, and it looks like BOMBYX is doing a great job responding to this aggression here from
Oh,
Nova
I think
Luna.
we saw the quest
Payload
when screwing
mobilized.
over Crystal there. She just lost all momentum and she didn't look like she lost tracking on her arms. That's sad.
Delivery
Hopefully
accelerated.
one day they'll optimize it where it, it works really well in Questling. That's not today. We're seeing who's that Mythic Saber pressing a ton of W, just sitting up there waiting for Nova Luna. They want to
Yeah,
get away
he's
from them.
waiting
They're
for
gonna,
those
they're gonna have to
respawns.
go on the right side of that.
Yep,
that
we'll see if he's
crystal
able to
right
jump
there.
onto the stack here, and he decides to hold back a little. He's floating there. Mythic, a little exposed. He decides to float back to his
A
team.
split
Cover
again.
takes out Josh though, and Mandare takes out Dune, so it's going to be an advantage here in numbers to BOMBYX. A nice deck coming in from Covered, and Tielnor goes down, and Crystal is down as well.
Delivery
So nice
accelerated.
pick there from Covered, and a Mandare pick as
Yeah,
they-
we're seeing Nova
Delivery
Luna.
accelerated.
Yeah, we're seeing Nova Luna just split up constantly. They're just like they had like a
Delivery
3-1 split there, where like one went on Mythic Saber and the other 3 tried to go for payload, but just wow, we actually see a gun run just by Dune
Payload
just getting a kill instantly.
Checkpoint.
Luna fired so well at the beginning there when you were able to take down that member of BOMBYX, but now they're kind of going in one at a time on the defense, and it's not really doing them much favors.
Yeah, but even when they
Payload
push the full
mobilized.
group, they are still just shotgunning
focus
themselves.
firing.
They're just kind of like, okay, we're boosting as a group. Like they've got one half of the boosting equation done. They're boosting. The other half is, well, I guess it's a third, because the other one half is boosting. The other place is boosting somewhere, either something or somewhere. And the other third is picking a target and murdering them together. So they're 33% of the way there. Because we are seeing some few boosts, but once they get like 2/3, every third they get will be a little bit better.
Delivery
Hopefully we'll see
accelerated.
them in.
We have 4 members of BOMBYX here on the payload, stacking up. We have a lot of oppression here from the pulsars coming in from Nova Luna. We have those shields there. I don't know if those shields are really helping them out. They're giving them a little more angle to deal with, but still, we have BOMBYX pushing through on the payload, not really getting those finishing takes here on Nova Luna's side. They're doing a lot of chip damage, but they're not really securing those kills. And we have BOMBYX now being more aggressive. We have Intellectual taking out Josh and Covered, taking out Crystal, finishing the play here, and they're gonna have a hard time respawning before the payload hits the objective. I don't know if they're gonna be able to make it. We have 3 people
I
coming out.
think
They
they
go out really
will
fast.
barely.
They can
if they-
contest. They're just playing it a little slow.
If they're
They're
gonna
gonna
shoot
faster.
this shot-
Oh no! They go in one at a time. It's not enough.
Yeah, towards the end there, we
Bombix
saw the weakness of shield. Honestly, like it was very stationary. It looks like it'd be tons of fun and it looked really cool, like setting up these little firing positions in those little holes, get like one little pill bunk,
What was
like
good
the little
about it?
pill boxes almost. I thought that was really cool.
Terrible.
I just wish shield was good.
Yeah, the
I
problem with
just don't
Shield
think
right now
shield.
is that it's just not mobile. So in a game where movement is everything, the shield doesn't move. So you're kind of stuck in one position. If the enemy could boost through it, push behind it, or use it as cover themselves, well, not cover, but it's something to grab onto and just kind of dance through it. So it's not really helping
Take your
teams
defensive
that much
positions.
at this current point in the meta.
Okay, we're gonna see BOMBYX's turn as the Great Flamingo race. Right now, could be the last round
this
of
is
this
it.
map.
The boosting stack leaves the other two
Oh
behind. That's what we like
wow,
to see.
Mythic Saber is a
Saber all the
mile
way up in
ahead.
front. No one
He
contesting
must
him.
he snuck that boost off keyboard or cupboard gnome. I keep wanting to call him keyboard gnome.
Keyword no.
Keyboard gnome.
Is on BOMBYX. Did
Yeah.
you know that? BOMBYX is actually named after a video game that Keyboard is in the process of developing.
Match
so
starting
if you want
in.
any more
It's like a weird
information on that,
psychedelic
get a
shooter.
Keyboard. It's
8,
really cool. I saw some
7,
screenshots, so
6,
stay tuned for that.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Shut up. Okay, BOMBYX.
One.
Okay, keyboard. You owe us $5.
Stop the payload.
Alright, we're gonna see Nova Luna attack now.
Payload
Let's hope they
mobilized.
can attack better than they defended. Unfortunately, their defense left like what, 2 minutes or so, 2 or 3 minutes, I
Yeah.
think.
We got a 3-stack here, getting a little split up, but they do push down on the left side. Crystal having to use that heal there. They push in. Crystal gets taken down by Cover No. Mythic follows up and kills Josh, and Intellectual takes out Dune, and that's going to be 3 kills and 0 deaths for
They
BOMBYX.
Payload
Very
saw a
impressive
little
so
bit
far.
of the splitting up there, right? They were all 3 were really close together. They were super.
Right,
they
they
had the
boosted
ability
together, but
to
once
pick
they
one
got there-
person, but instead they just kind of.
Payload mobilized.
Once I think they eventually will learn that focus firing. A lot of teams, if you can really learn the focus firing, and just a little bit of communication, you'll do a lot better. Just in
Yeah, we
general,
have
like,
definitely
focus
seen a
firing
lot
is
of
all
them
about that.
Payload returning.
already thus far, and they're still getting better every game we see them.
Yeah, I'm glad to see them keep improving. I think Crystal Clear is a great player, and she's just fun to hang around and be around.
Payload
All
mobilized.
Alright, we have 4 members of Nova Luna taking it a little slow now. We have BOMBYX playing a little far up, so Nova Luna may be able to take advantage of this aggressive position. We have covered Gnome with a nice pick on Crystal to start things off though, and Tilnor and Doom will fall too. That is going to be another full
Payload
hold here for
returning.
BOMBYX, not losing any members, going down pretty low but not dying, and that's what's really important here on defense.
Yeah, right now attack just needs to get 1 pick, and this is where the focus fire comes into play. If they need 1 pick, they don't need to fight the team as a whole. They need to just fight 1 guy. We actually see a great headshot right there, and they're unable to take advantage of it. We're seeing some small boosting, some insteals being pulled out. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get any kind of. We're seeing tons of headshots. Oh wow! Never mind. Josh is popping heads, and he finally gets one. Great job. They
Yep,
will get
so
a pick
another
they
hold there.
need,
Finally
so-
a pick though from Nova Luna. If Nova Luna goes out real fast, they can capitalize on the numbers advantage here. We have Dune going up by himself though, taking
seeing
some
some
space.
staggering
But
here.
again, really aggressive positioning from BOMBYX. They have to get this pick
Payload
right here on Cover Gnome.
mobilized.
Cover Gnome is so
Delivery
low,
accelerating.
but he's going to get away.
And this team doesn't go and follow up on that either, which is where you can see
Yeah,
where
Nova Luna's not
not as
a-
coordinated as they could be.
I hear that.
Oh, Josh, another shot.
Credit to BOMBYX though, doing a
Payload
great job on their
returning.
focus fire on their end. You know, once a member peeks out on the side of Nova Luna, BOMBYX is great on the rotation.
30
They're all
seconds
focusing
remaining.
down.
He's
Setting up
got-
those,
that's-
pulsar
that's
crossfire
Doom
angles.
pins right there. Hopefully they'll see if they can actually. Payload's moved almost all the way back.
Again,
to
very
the initial
aggressive
starting
positioning.
line.
If they all rush out and 4v2 those people on that
Payload
stack here, they're
mobilized.
gonna have the advantage. And still, instead, 2 of them go to the payload. So they decide to
10.
kind of handicap themselves in that fight a little bit by being on the payload.
We're also seeing a ton of
6,
floating as well.
5,
When we do
4,
see
3,
Nova Luna focus fire, like we
2,
did right there, they
1.
launched themselves at
Payload
a
returning.
target, and they just kind of
Round
floated in
complete.
midair, and their
Defense
pulsars just
squad
shoot them to
victory.
bits. We saw Neba getting a triple right there. So that is 2-0 going in favor of BOMBYX.
I think it's 3.
So I think this was a
3 Eastern,
fun match to watch.
but,
I hopefully
it's like
we'll
it's
see
noon your time.
Nova Luna improve throughout the season. We still have, even after this stage is over, there's still one more chance for them to qualify for grand finals in LCQ, which is still to be decided in format and lengthwise. We didn't expect this number of teams.
What's going on here? That team's good.
Yeah,
We have definitely more eliminations inside of BOMBYX for sure.
Oh,
Hey,
you
Bill,
want
can
an
we
extra
get these
table
stats
that I
popped
can
up?
I know.
borrow?
I know
Nice.
thank you. I know how you have.
So yeah,
that
we
set
see
up,
BOMBYX
so-
just miles ahead in terms of eliminations. They
Good game,
really had a
guys.
dominant performance over both maps, not only in Dyson but in Surge as well. Just having a lot of really
That was really
cohesive
good
team
too.
fights, focus firing, not really floating either. When they picked the target, you could see their
Rematch
confidence.
right now.
Get this guy, and they
Because there's no
swarmed him as a
visual
hive mind, which
at
is really
all, but I
good.
have the
If
audio,
teams do that a bit
so-
more, they'll be able
I'm
to
gonna
take
hit the
advantage of
rematch
that, and you don't
button.
even need the
If
triple
anyone wants to
detonators
drop, you can
either.
drop.
Like one of the reasons like some
Yeah, but
teams
it's
run a lot of
tables. I've had
detonators
it
is because
for
they don't
2
focus
years
fire,
now.
so they need to get some damage down. But if you can focus fire, if you just get the good focus fire, you can just kind of put one det and then burst them down with the rest of your team. In any case, that is us done either for today or in general. Or I think, do we have one more game? I am unsure.
No, I think we're done
will-
for tonight. That's gonna be all.
Are you
So
sure? I'm gonna
yeah, we'll
check the
throw it over to our outro in a bit. It's your friendly neighborhood gamer, Super Dope here, joined by the man on the cams, Dual Game, and my fellow teammate, Alloy
Attack
announcer,
squad
Robo
ready.
Creator. We're gonna throw
Looks
it
like
over
they're
to the
playing
outro. Thanks for
Looks like
watching.
they're playing one more game, but we are
They're
done.
just
for
scrimming it
Defense
out.
squad
Yeah,
ready.
the game's over. Have a
Have a good
night,
night. That is done for today. Yeah, we've got 4 games tomorrow though.
Everybody.